Making the headlines tonight, 35th Commissioner of Police, Anambra State, Olutogu, assumes office. Youth in Anambra taxed on skill acquisition. Nigeria approves $1.7 billion for Hope Governance Project. Teacher suffering from depression stabs 8-year-old pupil to death. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report and scrupulous element to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 080 022 00008. Welcome to the evening news. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Anambra State Commissioner for Youth Development, Mr. Patrick Ayamba, has enjoined every youth in the state, irrespective of state of origin, to make use of the skill acquisition program of Governor Chukwuma Soludo to improve their living condition. Correspondent Joseph Ebocha has details.
Addressing corps members undergoing orientation program at the Nnamdi Azikiwe NYSC orientation camp, Umuawulomba, the commissioner, represented by the permanent secretary of the ministry, Dr. Martin Abele, said Governor Soludo is intentionally creating opportunities for every young person to discover his or her talents and shine in the state, and urged the corps members to continue to promote unity of the nation.
Just creating an enabling environment for youth to grow and shine and at the end of the day, it give them a startup push for them to start. So I'm encouraging everybody, any youth in our state, to make use and explore this opportunity which Mr. Chukwuma has already provided for them.
Contributing, the managing director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Mr. Christopher Molo, who told the corps members that Anambra is really home for all, with so many opportunities for non-indigens, urging them to make good use of their stay in the state.
Use your 7 and 1 year experience in Anambra State, serve and be the best for it. Because I can assure you, the Anambra State is open to offer you the best which it has.
In Oka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
Mr. Ikioye Orotogu has taken over from Nahe Obono Itam as the 35th Commissioner of Police of Anambra State. Addressing the media, Mr. Orotogu said that in keeping with the vision to stabilize the security architecture in Anambra, he's on a mission to fully reclaim the public space across the state, as well as maintain law and order. Correspondent Chibuzo Koye filed in this report.
The Commissioner of Police, who spoke at Nnewi during on-the-spot assessment of the unfortunate incident of the murder of 3 siblings who were kept in the fridge, noted that he came to console the family and relatives of the victims and to reiterate the commitment of the State Police Command over the unwholesome crime, and assured that they shall unravel the circumstances surrounding such incidents and ensure that the suspects are arrested and justice served.
Endurance has to be in such an emotionally challenging situation. However, job has to go on. I've seen the scene of crime. I want to condole with the family, father, most especially the woman who bore those kids. I say condolences. I don't want to put you through trauma.
CP Orotogu made it clear that he has been briefed on how Anambra and the state government, through the launch of Operation Udogachi, have risen and joined voices in condemning any act that threatens national peace, and have resolved to work together and discuss the issues.
Nwafori's College of Education in Subu has held an interdenominational prayer session to Comedia 2025 academic journey to God. Correspondent Odinaka Lisa has details.
The prayer section, which has become the tradition of the college, was held at the school auditorium. The section, conducted by Reverend Father Dr. Henry Eke of St. Catherine's Catholic Chaplaincy and the Chapel of Holy Spirit counterpart, Venerable Christian Ifonu, saw the management, staff and students of the college in high spirits, rendering soul-lifting praises to God for another academic year. Delivering a sermon on the topic, Wisdom to Conquer in 2025, Venerable Ifon reminded Christians of the need to draw closer, hold tenaciously, and anchor their total trust in God, irrespective of life-changing circumstances. The cleric, who lamented the rate of societal decay, encouraged students to shun negative tendencies, prioritize their needs, and aspire for greatness. In an address of welcome, the provost of the college, Dr. Justina Anyadiegu, highlighted the major achievements and academic advancement of the institution and lauded Governor Chukwuma Soludo for the various development interventions he made in the college.
Never turn away from God. Say to your neighbor, never turn away from God. No matter the storms or the challenges you may have on this earth or this year, hold God tight.
As we step into 2025, let us do so renewed energy, renewed hope and determination. Together, we will build a college that stands out as a center of excellence.
Anthem by the music department and prayers for the nation and the states and thanksgiving featured at the event. From Wafo College of Education in Sube, Orenaka Wolisa reporting.
The Nigerian Police Force has solicited for information from members of the public in order to decisively deal with crimes and criminality in the society. The Divisional Police Officer of Awka Central Police Station, Mr. Godwin Mba, explained that police cannot discharge its responsibilities without collaboration with the community they are policing, urging members of the public to always furnish them with useful information in order to tackle criminality. Correspondent Kenechi Uchukodi was there for ABS.
Mr. Mba emphasized that synergy must exist with communities and stakeholders in order to tackle crime effectively, pointing that seeing something and saying something is an effective strategy in fighting all forms of crime.
And this way, if you see something, you say something. Makana abonde olowoji so sare ma me here de na nchekwa o anyeko ma me no o fufu.
The traditional Prime Minister of Awka, Chief Benjamin Okoye, in a response, explained that policing must be a job carried out with utmost responsibility and integrity so that members of the public can repose their confidence on the security agencies.
Makana a good servant na be a good leader.
Adding his view, an Awka stakeholder, Chief Jonathan Nzekwe, emphasized that protection of those who divulge and give important information to the police must be critical in an effort to tackle insecurity of all kinds, urging the DPO to be focused on achieving results. From the palace of the traditional ruler of Awka, it's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
The United Nations Peace and Positive Living Awareness Center, UN PEPOLAC, has inaugurated its Anambra State Directorate executives and inducted new members as ambassadors for world peace. The inauguration ceremony, which took place in Awka, was themed Community Peace, Panacea for Societal Development, and featured goodwill messages from some service chiefs at the event. Correspondent Ngozi Obileri has details.
In his address, the International Coordinator of UN PEPOLAC and the Commander Royal Order of International Statesmen, New York City, United States of America, Ambassador Festus Ozemena, commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for what he is doing in the areas of security and infrastructure development, and announced plans to host the All Peace Advocates Convention and celebration of 2025 World Peace Day in Awka, Anambra State in September 2025.
Peace remains the panacea for societal development, and we, as an organization, is strongly committed to the cause of transforming our communities into peaceful and livable places. We are here to complement the efforts of the state government.
The traditional ruler of Obosi and the chairman, Anambra State Traditional Rulers Council, Igwe Chidubem Iweka, represented by the traditional ruler of Ifitedunu, Igwe Mekiluno, while congratulating the newly inaugurated state executives, promised collaboration between them and traditional rulers in the state to ensure that they promote peace across the state.
All the traditional rulers in Anambra State will do their best to ensure that their community is at peace. We will partner with you. We will partner with us. You will work with us to ensure that Anambra enjoys peace.
In Oka, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
From the national scene, the federal government of Nigeria has approved the sum of $1.7 billion for human capital opportunities for prosperity and equity governance, a HOPE governance project, alongside the interrelated primary health care provision, strengthening HOPE PHC project. This was known during the Federal Executive Council FEC meeting held recently in Abuja. While the HOPE PHC project aims to improve utilization of quality essential healthcare services and health system resilience in the country, governance reforms entrenched in HOPE governance will support improvements in healthcare financing, enhance transparency and accountability, and increase recruitment, deployment, and performance management of primary healthcare workers by federal, state, and local governments. A teacher has fatally stabbed an 8-year-old girl at an elementary school in South Korea in an incident that has shocked the nation. Police said the female teacher, who is in her 40s, confessed to stabbing the student in the central city of Daejeon. The girl was found with stab wounds on the second floor of the school building and was pronounced dead at the hospital. South Korea's acting president Chae Sang-mok on Tuesday ordered an investigation into the case and urged authorities to implement necessary measures to ensure such incidents never happen again. The Daejeon Education Office earlier said the teacher had requested a 6-month leave of absence, citing depression on 9th December, but had returned to school just 20 days later after a doctor assessed her as being fit. Now sports, the stage is set for the inaugural UEFA Champions League knockout phase playoffs. The playoffs begin this week with several European heavyweights will compete for a spot in the Champions League's round of 16. The opening leg games will take place today and tomorrow, 11th February, while the return leg fixtures are next week on Tuesday and Wednesday, that is 18th and 19th respectively. The playoffs will include 16 clubs, and it should be noted that just 8 of the 16 teams will advance to the round of 16 stage, joining the other 8 teams already there. And that's just about it on the news tonight. But before we go, a quick reminder that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service, subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television, or follow us on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. A quick recap of our main stories. 35th Commissioner of Police at Anambra State, Orutugu, has assumed office. Youths in Anambra have been taxed on scale acquisition. Nigeria has approved the $1.7 billion for HOPE governance project. We told you on the forum scene that teachers suffering from depression has stabbed an 8-year-old child to death. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report on scrupulous element to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 080 022 00008. And that's it on the news tonight. Thank you for joining us. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Good night.